This is going to be the first Donnie Pavlini Outdoors International video. What am I talking about? Well, hang on, let's find out. Yeah, the international version. To commemorate, celebrate this, I'm going to have a cup of chaga tea. Chaga was graciously given to me by my friend, my buddy, Mr. Chris, Wyndham Woodcraft. And I only use it very sparingly because I really dig it. I really like it. And chaga doesn't grow here in Mississippi, so this is the little, they say cutting boards off the little Stanley Venture Cook set. So I want this chaga to be fairly strong, and so I'm not going to just put a big hunk of chaga in there. I've found that it's like anything else. If you grate it up a little bit, then you get a little bit more out of it. Chaga tea. This video is a shout out to some of my favorite YouTube channels and bushcraft and survival and outdoor heroes. And the first one I guess I'm gonna have to talk about is gonna be Chef John, Carlisle 195 from the UK, Carlisle, England to be specific. Chef John is tough as a pine knot. I mean, this guy is hardcore. He's a war horse. This guy works a job, and let me tell you something, restaurant work's not easy. Having to deal with people, their crap, plus the hard labor that it is. Works his tail off, then gets out to the bush. Chaga is boiling on the jet boil. Awesome. Looks like it's getting a good color too. So that's not bad. That's not bad. I'm going to let it steep a minute. In its regular state with nothing in it, chaga tea is fine. But I like a little bit of honey to sweeten it. Yeah. Ooh, my Lord in heaven, this is hot. Yeah, buddy. Yes, sir. Chef John, YouTube channel Carlisle 195, named after the town that he lives in, is from. Tell you something, guys, this man is the real deal. He is a chef, and this guy works a full-time job. I guess when he gets off of work, he runs home, gets his kit together, throws it on his back, and then he starts walking. And when I say walk, I'm not talking about a casual stroll. I'm telling you, this guy trudges through some pretty mean countryside over there. Miles, 6-8 miles to go camping. Now you say, well, there's a lot of people that do that. Well, this guy does it every single week. Every week. He's got a big backpack on his back. He's got a chest pack with all of his food. And when I say food, I am talking cuisine. The guy does I mean, you know, as close to gourmet cooking as you can get, and it is gourmet cooking out there in the woods. And he likes to build shelters and things like that. Guys, if you're not subscribed to Chef John at Carlisle 195, do it. You'll be glad you did. And while I'm at it, another guy from the UK that I like him. He's got, I guess his channel started here pretty recently. Tim Robson on YouTube. Check him out. He's a friend of Chef John's, and they go camping together from time to time. Tim also does a lot of DIY stuff, making knives and things like that. So these guys, you know, you can get some gear and say, hey, ain't this pretty? Or you can get your tail out there and put it to use. And these guys, they do that. They're tried and proven. Check them out. The last brother from the UK that I want to mention is a very special person. He's a friend to a lot of us on YouTube, Facebook, and whatnot. Michael, the Bearded Clam. If you haven't subscribed to him, check him out. Let me tell you, I don't think it's any secret that Mike's going through a really bad patch right now. And so remember him in your prayers, your positive thoughts, whatever of the goodness and graciousness of your heart you could extend to Michael. That'd be great. If you're not subbed to sub, sub's a good thing. It's an act of giving and accepting. And when somebody's feeling kind of down and low, make you feel better. So give Mike the Bearded Clam a sub. Okay? Thanks. Ooh ah, poo poo kitty, tell my boy from New York City. Ooh ah. Oh, another word about the guys in the UK. I just love y'all, man. I do. One of my favorite comedians, Mr. John Cleese, of all time. He's just a funny, witty guy. Okay? But you UK brothers, man, hey, it's American heartbeats for you guys. I mean, seriously. I really admire and respect you. Alright, now, I want to move on to my brethren from Canada. Canadians. Hard, tried and proven. Bushcrafters and campers and outdoor enthusiasts. The ones that I really admire, some of you already know. First one being Kullcraven Bushcraft, man. Kullcraven has forgotten more, and he's got a good memory. He's forgotten more about bushcraft and survival than I'll ever learn in a lifetime. And if you want to learn from the ground up all about bushcraft and survival, you could do one heck of a lot worse than to check out Mr. Kullcraven Bushcraft. Go ahead, Kullcraven. Hell yeah. Woo! Yeah. Second Canadian gets out in the bush. All these guys I'm talking about, these are guys that get out there in it. And Alan Hobbs and I kind of share that. I mean, we like all the gear stuff and all that. That's great. But we really like to watch people actually get out there and do what we talk about doing. Okay? So the next Canadian I admire has got to be Peter from FS Bushcraft. Peter, man, he's a tough guy, ex-military man, family man. He's the kind of guy you'd want to call a friend. He's just got a personality that comes through on camera that you just can't help but like. So, and he's got a lot of good tips about cold weather survival. Check him out, FS Bushcraft. And, of course, you know, always love Mike and Josie Barton with Bushcraft Bartons. Man, enough said. If you don't know who they are, good Lord, look. And the final Canadian has become one of my new favorites. Billy Rioux, R-I-O-U-X. I guess that's how you pronounce it. He's a French Canadian. He stomps around over there close to Marc Barton. And man, this guy, he's an adventurer. That's all. I mean, what can you say? He's been around the world pretty much, and he does some of the most fantastic videos. I mean, floating down rivers on homemade rafts and building ovens, earthen ovens, and all kinds of stuff like that. He's just an amazing guy. Camps out in the blizzards and things like this. Billy Rioux, check him out. He's awesome. Last but not least, on my little international tour here, it's got to be the man from Germany, Marc with Scouting Free. Let me tell you something. If you take 3 parts intellect, 2 parts toughness, and 1 part sensitivity, personality-wise, or whatever, blend them up, that cocktail would give you a Marc. Marc from Scouting Free. He's an honest guy. He tells it like it is. He's extremely knowledgeable. And I had a pleasure of meeting him face to face. Jump on over to Germany. Check out Marc from Scouting Free. And you'll be damn glad you did. This chaga is amazing. Chaga tea. It really is. And I'll tell you, a little bit of honey, yeah, that's where it's at. Very good, very good. Well, I'm glad you guys hung with me a little bit. Talk about some people from other countries that we share the same interest in the outdoors and nature, bushcraft, camping. These guys are really heroes to me. Check them out. So, from the POW campground in beautiful Saucier, Mississippi, I'm Donnie Pavlini with Donnie Pavlini Outdoors. To you and yours, we'll see you in the woods. Take care. Check these guys out.